One of the biggest games for the Nintendo Wii was Super Mario Galaxy. I remember just how amazed I was by Mario flying through space, going from planet to planet, galaxy to galaxy, collecting power stars, and looking back, it was one of my favorite experiences as a child. It was just such an amazing game. And of course, a couple years later, Mario Galaxy 2 comes out and just takes all the ideas from the first game and greatly expands them. And then nothing after that. Nothing from Mario Galaxy ever happens again except for Mario 3D All-Stars on the Nintendo Switch, which brings back the original Mario Galaxy and kind of slightly upgrades the graphics to make it look a lot cleaner. But overall, we haven't seen Mario Galaxy 2 again, and there has never been a threequel in the form of Mario Galaxy 3. Well, today we're coining the idea of how likely a Mario Galaxy 3 could be in today's era. I know we just had Mario Odyssey in 2017, and lots of people are expecting a Mario Odyssey 2, myself included, but what if Nintendo switches it up and goes back to a Mario Galaxy 3? And how would that game look with all the improvements and advancements that they have made with Mario in the recent years? But before we continue, stop what you're doing and make sure you leave a like and comment if you enjoyed today's video. It helps the video to grow a lot, and subscribe if you enjoyed all this content on Mario Galaxy and you want more content on Mario in the future. This is the place to be. But thank you so much for tuning in, and let's get into the video of Mario Galaxy 3 happening for the Nintendo Switch. Well, first let's see how well the first two games sold. Mario Galaxy was the second best-selling 3D Mario game of all time at 12.8 million at the number 9 spot for Nintendo Wii games. Mario Galaxy 2 did not sell really nearly as good as the first game at only 7.4 million at number 14 on the list of Wii games, and it's way down there with 3D Mario's. I think 3D Land is even above it. I don't know what happened with Mario Galaxy 2 and why people kind of just stopped caring as much. Maybe it's just because they got their fix on the first game, but the second game just didn't sell that well, and maybe that was the influence for why Nintendo never really chose a third Mario Galaxy game. But if you ask anybody, most people will tell you Mario Galaxy was the best game of the Mario 3D remasters, as many people still have never played them, and I even put up a poll myself, and it was an astounding Mario Galaxy love in the poll, and clearly people love that game compared to 64 and Sunshine, and there's just something special about it for a lot of people. So Mario Galaxy definitely has a very soft place in our hearts, but some reason the second game just wasn't that appealing, and maybe that was one of the influences as to why Nintendo never put it in the 3D remasters in the first place. So people love Mario Galaxy. They're even still asking for Galaxy 2 to come to the Switch after it missed its mark with 3D All-Stars, and people would be astoundingly excited for Mario Galaxy 3, but the question is, would Nintendo ever do it? And it's really hard to say. Based off of those stats and everything, it's hard to say that Nintendo would ever go back as far as Mario Galaxy after moving on to Mario 3D World and then eventually Mario Odyssey. And it just seems like they're going to continue moving forward in the future, and we may never see Mario Galaxy again. But on that note, let's make it more of an exciting video and not talk about all the negatives, and let's talk about what Mario Galaxy 3 could actually be like if it does end up happening. The first thing I want to talk about is gameplay. So first off, you should have more of a fluid movement when this new Mario Galaxy ever happens, or if it ever happens. Mario Odyssey is a great example because they make Mario feel extremely athletic, and if you've ever played a Mario Galaxy game, he doesn't feel athletic. He feels very bulky and hard to do anything special with. He only has a couple of moves, and he's just not that agile as he is in other games, and they need to expand on this. Yes, he can still have his signature spin, but they gotta add like the dive and the roll and just some other flips and stuff that Mario can perform and make his controls feel a lot more loose and as tight and as stiff as it feels in Galaxy. And the second thing that I want to touch on with the gameplay is I think Nintendo should kind of expand what Mario Galaxy was, meaning kind of give it a more of an open world. It doesn't necessarily need to be an open world game. Mario Galaxy is known for its linear structure in order to get to each power star, and it's very unique, but I think they should let the player choose what challenges they do once they get to the galaxy, instead of clicking on the challenge beforehand, giving them a giant galaxy to explore. There's lots of galaxies already in the games that allow you to explore along, like Beach Bowl, that allow you to walk all over the beach and all in the ocean and find different things, so they should expand on this, but instead of finding purple coins or silver stars, you're actually looking for the objective to get the power star, and just more of an expansive Mario Galaxy would for sure be appreciated. Now let's talk about the actual worlds of Mario Galaxy. First off, I think they should continue with the idea of a hub world from Mario Galaxy 1. Mario Galaxy 2 had Planet Mario, but it wasn't really the greatest. It was a small little planetoid and nothing much else to go do and explore. But Mario Galaxy 1 had the entirety of Rosalina's Observatory, and I think we need that back. Mario Odyssey also didn't have a hub world, and neither did Mario 3D World, and I think it's time that we finally get one of those again. It just kind of interconnects everything together. I also think that each galaxy should have a specific gimmick that changes up the gameplay and maybe gives Mario a very specific item for each galaxy, and it really makes replay value a lot more fun and optimal because you really want to go back to a galaxy that had the best item or the best ability that Mario had and stuff like that. I think that would be really cool. Nathaniel Bandy often talked about this with his Mario Galaxy 3 prediction videos, talking about each galaxy having a specific theme, like maybe one galaxy everything is backwards, meaning if you go in the water, you catch your breath, but if you're out of the water, you lose your breath. Or the enemies don't hurt you when you touch them, but some of the nice NPCs actually hurt you. Stuff like that. Or maybe just a galaxy themed off of a certain idea or aspect that would really make you want to go back and play each galaxy again. That would be really cool, and it'd be like, man, I can't wait to go back to the Wild Wild West galaxy where Mario had a gun, you know, just an example, but I think it would be super cool for them to really dive deep on ideas and themes for each individual galaxy. And the last idea for the worlds is something that I mentioned before. I think less worlds is more. If you have less worlds / galaxies, but bigger galaxies, that's the key. It's more about quality over quantity. If they only had a couple of galaxies, but they were absolutely humongous and you could actually explore them freely, that would be really cool. Just look at the Milky Way. You could actually visit Earth, Mars, Venus, Saturn, Jupiter, and all the others, and you could just fly around space. It would be really cool, and each planet is extremely huge with lots of points of interest to go to, and it would actually feel like a galaxy. If you've ever really played Mario Galaxy, the little planets were just super small areas, and they just never felt like you were actually in a galaxy full of many different planets and worlds, and I would love it to feel like you actually fly into a galaxy and you can visit all the planets freely in that galaxy. Tell me that wouldn't be pretty sweet. I think that's overall one of the main problems with Mario Galaxy is sometimes it doesn't feel like you're actually in space in a galaxy. It just feels like you're on different worlds and different planets, but you never really have that space feel all the time, and this would definitely bump it up. Next up, we have new mechanics. What if we had free flight launch stars? That would be amazing. So launch stars in Mario Galaxy send you on a predestined path as to where the game wants you to go in a linear fashion. But what if you can get in a launch star and fly for a certain amount of time wherever you wanted throughout the galaxy, and you can land on any planet that you wanted in each solar system, which would be amazing. You can visit new planets, moons, stars, all kind of things, and find secrets in the hidden space, and you can just fly around the way you wanted to. The red flight star in Mario Galaxy 1 was kind of this, but you could never really go outside of the destined planet that you got the star on, and it was never really used for main game. So what if you could fly around space at your own leisure and go wherever you wanted to? That would be pretty amazing. Back to the idea of each galaxy having unique properties, what if you had really cool items and specific power-ups for Mario that were only in those specific areas? If you remember like Mario Odyssey, there was only certain captures in certain kingdoms. For instance, the Pokio was only in the Bowser Kingdom, and the Gushin was only in the Seaside Kingdom for the most part. So that would be really cool to see within Mario Galaxy. There was only specific items that you could only find in certain galaxies. The Spring Mushroom was pretty much in all kinds of galaxies and even returned in Galaxy 2, and you had the Boulder Mushroom, which was pretty much in everything in the game. So you need specific galaxies for specific items that only require you to do certain things within each galaxy. That makes replay value extremely high because you want to go back to each of those galaxies and play through those power-ups and be like, man, that power-up was pretty cool in that one galaxy. I want to go back to it. And that would, like I said, increase replay value a ton. And last but not least, as far as new abilities go, I think Mario needs more powers than just spinning. He should be able to do a lot of other things with his base moveset, and maybe he can upgrade it throughout the game. Maybe there's more Lumas that he can find to, you know, level him up and give him more than just a spin, and maybe he can have some more abilities each time he gets a certain amount of power stars or saves a certain Luma from each world or each galaxy. That would be really cool, and a good idea with this is Mario Rabbids, believe it or not. The new Mario Rabbids game coming out has Rabbid Lumas, and they're called Sparks, and they seem to have special abilities, each of them, which is very interesting. One has like fire, one has water, one has electricity, and you can maybe have different types of these Lumas throughout the galaxy that give Mario a specific power-up. Maybe give him fire abilities or electric abilities with his spin or something. So it would be cool to see them kind of enhance that spin and turn it into something else and also upgrade it throughout the game. Finally, we have the story. I think the story needs to be changed drastically. No more Big Bowser. I am so tired of Big Bowser being bad and you have to get the Power Stars and defeat him. If Bowser returns at all in this, he needs to be accompanied by another galactic baddie or something to be along his side and have new antagonists with him or something. You know what's interesting is we never had a new main antagonist in any 3D Mario game to date. And I don't think in any 2D Mario game either with the new Super Mario Bros. Games. We need a new bad guy, somebody to come in and cause havoc. I guess Super Mario Sunshine introduced Bowser Jr. technically, but I mean, come on, it's kind of the same thing. But we need a new bad guy. I would love to see Bowser team up with Mario, or Bowser and Bowser Jr. team up with Mario, since Bowser Jr. already did, and Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury. So I would love to see Bowser do the same and have some type of moveset or capabilities to help Mario out. He does it often in the Paper Mario games and sometimes in the spin-offs, but I would like to see it in a mainline game and then work together to defeat some type of absolute galactic terror that puts a serious threat on the entire galaxy in Mario's world as well. But those are all of the ideas that I have. Is Mario Galaxy 3 going to ever happen though? That's the question, and with Nintendo often referencing Mario Galaxy and all types of things with spin-offs and sports games and Rosalina being everywhere, and even the new Mario Rabbids game featuring entire Lumas, I find it hard to believe that Mario Galaxy is completely out of the question. Maybe they're saving Mario Galaxy 2 to come back to the Switch sometime, and eventually Mario Galaxy 3 could release. I don't know. Nintendo has a big plan for everything, and I'm sure something is in the works, but we really don't know until Nintendo announces the next big Mario game. That's probably going to be the teller for sure if Galaxy ever has a chance again. So what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below if you think Galaxy 3 is going to happen, or do you really want Mario Galaxy 2 to happen? Let me know all your thoughts down below, and remember to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed today's video. It helps out more than you think. Thank you so much for tuning in, and like always, I'll see you all on the next one. See you guys.